and she headbutted me. So,
Do you recall Tammy Brinkman trying to get you to leave that conflict before you were allegedly headbutted? Do you recall her trying to get you to back off and leave because you were so angry and so aggressive?
You understand the question?
I don't understand. I mean, if I answer the
Okay, hold on, please. Could you rephrase the question,
Sure.
please?
Do you recall Tammy Brinkman asking you to walk away from the desk where the votes were being counted before you were allegedly headbutted? Do you recall her asking you to do that?
The first minute I recalled Tammy was when I heard her talking to me from my left side after I was headbutted, and I looked at her and she said, "We have to separate you." And I then realized Tammy was talking to me, and I turned around and took one step forward, and then I was confronted by Jimmy Sassy, screaming at me, telling me, "Shut up, sit down, and not write emails." So it's a lot.
Well, if Trish Lambeck would say, if she were to say, pardon me, if Tammy Brinkman were to say that Tina was leaning over the table in front of Trish Lambeck's face, yelling at her, would that be accurate, or would that be a lie if she would say that?
You know, I really can't say what Tammy witnessed. That would be hearsay, right?
What I asked you was, if Tammy Brinkman would say that when you were at the table, you were leaning over the table, yelling at Trish Lambeck, would that be true or not?
I don't believe I was yelling. I don't generally yell, and my voice is better than it's been in a long time, but I am not able to scream, so.
Both Ms. McQueen and Ms. Holman, who are the two buddies, the two friends, as they tell you, the partners in politics, I'll call them, they want to describe how Ms. Lambeck was disrupted at this meeting. Did they have one witness from that meeting, the 200 people there, to come forward and describe her as disrupted? There are 3 other people sitting at the table when Ms. Lambeck, by way of allegation, launches herself across the table and headbutts Ms. Holman. Where are those people? Where are they? One of us here in the courtroom today, Tammy Brinkman, who excused herself, who was subpoenaed by the state, who said,
There's no subpoenas, it's false.
well,
I'll take it in the proper context, but please continue.
well, she's certainly listed as a witness in here. Who was here, who excused herself when when we moved for separation of witnesses? I mean, where are any of those 3 witnesses? I have to assume, and of course the officer was careful to tell you, he interviewed everybody. And based upon his interview, he knows exactly what happened. Well, if he interviewed all these people and he knows exactly what happened, where are all these people that he interviewed that causes him to know exactly what happened? I don't have to call those witnesses, as you know, and as the prosecutor knows, I don't have to call those witnesses to establish my client's innocence. The prosecution has to call those witnesses to establish my client's guilt, if in fact those witnesses can establish my client's guilt.